Okay, wow, what a 24 hours. What a 72 hours. So, my last one of these was the night before last night. I didn't make one of these last night, and I'm going to get to that, but it's been not really rough, but just a lot of change in a little bit of time. Um the change isn't entirely my fault, but I guess I am to blame for some of it. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm drinking tea, so I'm a little burpy. Wow. Um, but I'm in a new room now. I changed dorms, and it's like less than 2 months to go in the semester, so it's kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, I had to. So I didn't have to. It was the best choice was for me to do so. So I did, and now I'm in a new room, and yeah. So I'm in a new room. I met my new suite mates like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago from yesterday. Yesterday I moved in. I met them. Called my homegirl like on a whim, and she was like, "Yo, I'm in your building." I was like, "For real?" And she was like, "Yeah, come through." I was like, "Okay." They were having a wine night down here, so I met all of them. And well, I met two of them, and they're really chill. And yeah, so we became like friends, and then I asked for like a room change, and then they randomly put me in this room. So my new roommate's chill. I haven't seen too much of him, but yeah, it's not like we're gonna hate each other. I'm gonna live with him for less than 2 months. So and yeah, yesterday we went out to lunch. It was really cool. Yesterday I ran. No, I already talked about Monday. So did I talk about Tuesday? Yeah, I talked about Tuesday. Yeah. So yesterday Wednesday I ran 6 miles. That's not true. I ran 5.74 miles. I'm running it up to 6, and then I moved all of my stuff a couple floors down, so it was like a lot of walking. I got over 20,000 steps 2 days in a row. I'm probably not going to run today because I'm very, very, very sore. Just from the moving and the running and everything. Definitely going to hit a push day today. Yesterday, I ate like a couple hours before sunset, which was pretty bad, but had this burrito and little chips and salsa and rice and beans from this Mexican restaurant close to my school. It was really good. And then right, I had like the better part of a bottle of red wine, and then I had some rice and eggs at night. So not a huge eating day. Very proud of the 6 miles. I want to run again probably tomorrow after therapy. But we'll see. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to a big party. Um, yeah. So, yeah, today's gonna be interesting. I already had a class. This new girl, not really new girl, a girl I had never seen sat next to me, and we worked together on this assignment, which was pretty cool. Class ended early. I got out. I got to come back here, take a shower, get ready, and everything. Drink some tea that I got for free. Shit is pretty good. And I have a class in exactly 45 minutes, and then an online class after that, and then an online class after that. I'm at a class at 7:10 tonight, and then it's my 3-day weekend, just like every week of classes. Um, so yeah. Tonight I'm supposed to with like I guess my new friend group. I don't have to put it in quotations. We're friends. I don't want to say that I myself am part of the group, but we're friends. We want to go to this event tonight on campus, but I might not go because I have a pretty bad grade in one of my classes. Not pretty bad. I have a bad grade in one of my classes, and my professor's holding like an extra session right after the class ends, and the class ends at 7:10. So I'm probably gonna be in class from like 4:30 to 8:30, maybe 9 tonight. Cause my midterm for this class is next week, and if I don't get an A on it, I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. Um, so yeah, and then tomorrow, I don't know when I'm gonna lift today. I guess I could hit the gym as soon as I get out of class if the gym is still open. But and tomorrow, I might hit pole, and then I'm definitely gonna go for a run. Um, I don't know if it's gonna be more than 4 miles. I might just clip it off at a 5K. But I do want to run like close to 5 a day. And then I'm not doing much this weekend. Aside from that, I don't I don't know if I'm gonna cut all this out, but work is slow. I need to find a new job. Honestly, not a new job. That insinuates I'm gonna quit this one. I need to find a second job that's gonna keep me busy over the summer. I want to get like a car from the early 2000s that has like good good longevity, like a Camry or Corolla or something like that, and work on it over the summer. But to do that, I need like a lot of money in the next few months. So I want to get a job and work my ass off and save every penny to get a car by like July, and then spend like the last month of the summer like working on it, tuning it up, whatever, and spend some of fall, some of winter like tuning it up and everything. So yeah, and so yeah, my weekend it doesn't look like anything right now. I don't know if basketball is going to be on, but I might watch basketball. Yesterday I watched basketball with a couple of my sweet mates. It was pretty cool. Um, yeah, and then next week is like another like couple tests, like one test, no, probably two tests, and then a midterm, and more life, you know. So yeah, been thinking about my ex a lot recently, which is its own thing. I feel like I'm starting to feel more remorse, and I started to feel remorse like in December, like over winter break, about a month after the breakup happened, and I contacted her, and I really shouldn't have, because she was still hurt, and she took that out on me, and she was justified in doing that, but it just made me justify more like me breaking up with her, and it just left like a really bad taste in my mouth, and I started to dislike her, but then I just forgot how sweet of a person she is. So I want to like not have coffee with her, but I just want to make sure that she's okay and apologize for everything. And I wrote this song about her, and she definitely heard it, and I'm pretty sure she blocked me on everything because of it, which is justified. But I do want to like apologize to her. So I guess that's my goal for the next week or so. Only problem is I don't know how to do that without making it seem like I want to be in her life. I want her to be in mine. Because very simply put, I don't want either of those things. And it's very difficult for me to come across as like, not like, I want to be 100%, I want to be honest, and I want to tell the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to be a little overbearing to the point where I'm coming across as, oh, I want you back in my life. Because I feel like that's how I did things in December. And I guess I did kind of want her back in my life, but this is different. And I don't want to be like dry or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because she's probably, I'd say 90-10, she doesn't listen to me. So, it sucks. Oh my gosh. I really hope this girl doesn't see this, but I saw this girl yesterday, and oh man. It's not what I'm supposed to be talking about in these Lent videos, but ow, mother of God. Yeah, I saw this girl yesterday, and I think little Johnny has a little crush, to say the least. No, yeah, I want to start going on dates again. I'd say I give it like another month. I'll start going on dates again, because it's only been 4 months. I'd say 5 months is like a good place to start going on dates again. I had a couple of dates planned, like, oh man. I was talking to this girl in South Carolina. I don't think I mentioned her on these, but I was gonna, I went to Atlanta to see my brother, and some family, and now she's from Atlanta. She's going to school in DC for the semester, but she goes to school in Ohio, and she's doing this program that puts her in DC for one semester, but she's not from Ohio. She's going to school in Ohio for 4 years, but she's from Atlanta, so she was in Atlanta for her spring break the same time I was in Atlanta for mine, and she wanted me to come see her. And long story short, I ended up ghosting her, just because I very simply just didn't know how to respond to anything she was saying, and she was trying to get me to like forfeit time with my family to go see her, and also she was telling me that her time didn't feel valued, even though I was driving 4.5 hours to see her, which it was a whole thing. But we were gonna go see cherry blossoms in 2 weeks, and I feel bad to like, now that she's unfollowed me on everything and I've unfollowed her on everything, I feel bad to be like, hey, we still on for 2 weeks from now. Like, you want to hang out? But yeah, suffice to say, I want to go on more dates. It's the only reason I believe I'm still thinking about my ex as much as I am is because, I'm not around people very much, and because I'm not trying to go on dates, and I'm not trying to move on. You have to try to move on. You have to try to do things in order to get them done. I'm not just gonna get over her by staying in a vacuum and being who I was when I was with her. Because that's why I fell in love with her in the first place. I have to be different. I have to be better. I have to be more mature. I have to be older. I have to be not who I was in November. So yeah, all glory to God. I think God is trying to work me through this breakup in this Lenten season. So, in this season of Lent, which is crazy because it was 4 months ago. It was over 4 months ago, and it still hurts. I'm sure she's a million times more hurt than me, which is the part that sucks the most. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll see you tonight to recap everything that I ate, everything that I did, and yeah. Bye.